What's going on, flunkies? We're back. We just, came in out of the sky.
Came in straight out of the sky.
Yeah, I did the
it's
torpedo
real cheap
dive.
to rent a helicopter right now.
It sure is, man.
Dude, I'm balling out of control these days now.
Yeah, with the copter prices came down from the clouds, and we were able to get that, and now we're doing base jumping.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Big thing. We really got into the movie Point Break, and it really moved the needle for us.
Do you trust me? Are we gonna sit here, or are we gonna just jerk each other off?
I am an FBI agent.
Is that how he says? I can't remember how he says it.
Yes.
But yeah, it's weird how he says it.
Oh,
He
man.
enunciates it weird.
I love how he gets angry and fires into the sky with his emotions and his pistol.
I need to get out my feelings through my 6-shooter.
But wait, what? No, you got him having an old-timey Western weapon?
Yeah, exactly. He stole it from Clint Eastwood's set.
A
lot of people don't know that. Fun fact about that movie, like Keanu Reeves and the Clint Eastwood were shooting a movie at the exact same time, and they accidentally swapped guns. So in one of the scenes in the what is it? The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You actually see him have a normal everyday pistol.
Oh, I was gonna say the man with no name is filming it, and then all of a sudden he pulls out a Glock. Just like, wait, what?
I know what you're asking. Did I fire 17 shots because I have an extended clip?
He's got a banana clip.
Yeah, he's got an extended clip on a Glock in a Western movie.
he's like starts quoting Tropic Thunder and say, "I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker."
I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker.
Oh man, I want to go back and watch these movies. Good, Bad, and Ugly just got real.
I know, right? It's like Clint Eastwood's super gangster in it.
Oh yeah, man. That poncho he's wearing is
you repping, homie.
If I see your he's like judging people based on the color of their poncho.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because now that I think about it, gangbanger culture kind of they appropriated Western gang culture. Bandit culture, because they used bandanas
totally.
to differentiate what gang you were part of. You know what I mean? Back then, that's what they do in Tombstone. Remember the cowboys? Bruv. They wore the red sash or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. They totally did that stuff.
Yeah. It's that's why it's so funny when people are like, "You're appropriating black culture." I'm like, but they've taken some stuff from this. They're like, man, that doesn't count. Oh, okay.
But you kind of appropriated that hillbilly culture over there. The one that was a couple hundred years ago. yeah. You totally took that.
I will say this: they made it way cooler.
They did.
Nobody wanted to imitate gangster cowboys. Nobody likes those guys.
Oh yeah, nobody was walking around yeah, I just love wearing this red sash around my waist.
Yeah, everyone was like, gay. And that's why they had to kill so many people.
You better take your harlot over there and you put in work with her.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it, dude. I will say this: that's how you knew you could tell there was a woman of the night around. They had those Western movies. They had it's funny because they just had the most elaborate dresses. If you were
you got those elaborate dresses, and then all of them had a bustier and those corsets on. So
yeah.
You could theoretically hug two of them and still touch your waist.
Yeah, you totally could.
I mean, that's
they also.
Nowadays,
why
that's
were
impossible.
prostitutes always into mesh fingerless gloves in the Old West? That was a real big style too.
Oh yeah,
mesh fingerless gloves was what those girls
so you
were
could pull the trigger,
rocking.
so you could have that itchy finger. Do you feel lucky?
The mesh just seems like it'd be a bad grip on a gun. It feels like it'd slip out pretty fast.
I don't know. I mean, those guns were. I mean, you got to think those guns had wooden grips, dude. It's probably to prevent splinters.
Oh yeah. Does mesh prevent splinters? It seems like it would welcome them more.
I have all these extra holes for you to just fuck my
Either
hand.
way, those ladies are getting poked with wood.
Oh yeah, one way or whether it's on the shoulders where I grab you or down in your puss.
Yeah. Man, Point Break. That was a good movie though.
Yeah,
We got way
yeah,
off from
it was
that.
really great. Oh God, I about said the late great Val Kilmer, but that's not who that is.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
No, he's Doc Holliday.
Yeah, Val
I'm your
Kilmer
Huckleberry.
is well, Val Kilmer now looks like he is injected with salt every day.
He probably still gets his dick sucked though.
Oh,
I
for
feel
sure.
Like Val
He just
Kilmer, like he's like got like rock star like carryover. In
No,
some
he
weird
doesn't
way.
have Rockstar. He has Iceman carryover. He still does that with his teeth.
Exactly.
I don't know if you could hear that, but
Yeah, the nice little chomp down.
it's good. He's just like, hey, you want to suck my dick?
No, but what I'm saying is like he's got that like rock star carryover fuckability, like how like there's like still women who would definitely who's the lead singer of is it Guns N' Roses who got like really
Axl Rose?
Yeah, Axl Rose, because he like let himself go real bad, right?
Oh, so
He's
yeah,
the one
so
I'm
did
thinking of,
like
right?
all of Motley Crue. But you know,
Right. But like they're
People are
all still
fucking.
getting fucked.
Oh,
fucking
dude,
hot
Bret
women.
Michaels, perfect example.
Yeah, he's bald. He
Oh,
wears
dude,
a
I
wig and
love
he
it.
still gets laid.
That bandana is not hiding shit.
No,
Oh.
dude, I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before on the podcast. But god damn it, I rewatched Rock of Love recently.
Oh, you watched? That's basically just a horror harem.
Dude, it is so funny that like I've been like on this weird kick where I've been like looking up like early 2000s like TV shows and watching them again because none of them hold up.
Oh, dude,
and it's just like there's this weird era of like TV like
wasn't it all
like,
VH1?
Dude, VH1, MTV, like MTV and
MTV did it?
VH1. No, MTV didn't do Rock of Love, but like I'm just telling you like the era of TV I've been watching.
Okay. Gotcha.
So like 2002 to 2008, there's this like weird period of TV that like is uniquely its own thing. Like you know how almost every decade kind of has its like, oh, this is what the feel of TV was back then. But like the 2000s are extremely weird.
Well, the 2000s, I remember, is the time when I finally went, you know what, I will take my time to get my porn, because I remember like, okay, I think I can jerk it here. Oh, this looks good. And you're going at it, just trying to crank one out, and then it keeps doing those quick cutaways to other guys, so you're doing the, damn it. Like, it was just a stop, go. You're just getting red lighted all over the place.
Wow, you took a really different turn there. I wasn't sure how you were going to wrap that back into 2000s TV, but okay. I guess I get what you're saying, kind of.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
lost.
There's just so many jack-off opportunities. Like, smoking hottie. I can't do anything.
I get what you're saying. Like, when you're watching, like, what was it? The Surreal Life. It'd be like, oh, my God, super hot, old starlet. Oh, God, no, now it's fucking Vern Troyer. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, no, it'd be like watching I Love New York on watching that chick on VH1. Be like, oh, yeah. Oh, she's talking.
Yeah, but, like, the thing that like is weird about like what I thought was hilarious is like it's just like I'm surprised they even like Hulu or wherever you can find it now puts it up, because I'm sure they're like, we should not be airing this. Like that Rock of Love, this is how it starts. It's fucking hilarious. It's just Bret Michaels doesn't even come outside, right? There's like 20.
Oh no, he
women.
always comes inside.
Yeah, he comes
Never
inside.
outside.
Every rose gets jizzed on.
Yeah, he's just like, no, hey, I am pumping you all full of so much baby batter, and the one that doesn't take gets to continue.
Yes. But like he doesn't come outside. There's 25 women outside of the Rock of Love house, right? And like his
Just
bodyguard,
treating them like dogs. Stay outside.
Yeah. Dude, his bodyguard just comes outside, right?
Oh, that's a boss move. All right.
Yeah. His bodyguard comes outside. And they do
sample
the thing.
the merchandise.
He crosses his arms and he's looking out at him and he's like, "Okay, well, you, and you."
Oh, he VIP
leave.
Rooms them?
Yeah,
he
dude.
straight up
he
VIPs them.
Just like 4 or 5 girls right off the bat don't even go inside to see Bret Michaels. His bouncer just goes outside. You, and you. You're gone.
That is amazing.
That's how the fucking show starts.
That is a boss move. Like that, I could see being like peak Bret Michaels, but cancer survivor Bret Michaels? No.
Right. On VH1, Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
But at that point, I'll give him this. Like, at that point, VH1 was at like the top of the top. Like, if you had a TV show on VH1, you were like getting your career back on track. Like, VH1 was steering people back into the limelight for a little bit there.
That's right, because they had the Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous show.
Oh, dude, I forgot about that. That show.
And here is Bret Michaels getting all the puss, turning the ugly ones away at the door.
It only cost him $100 grand. Just the way they always said the money, how much shit costs on that show.
Oh,
He bought a Bentley for $65,000.
Yeah, it's just the most snooty people. But
yeah.
I just picture the way Bret Michaels looks right now. His $100 grand is actually the candy bar. It's not even a joke. He's just like, it's what I got on hand.
It's what I got. I carry $100 grand on me at all times. He's just got fucking candy bars in his coat pocket.
He's actually just diverted to white trash.
He's just a fucking old grandpa now. Like, oh, you want $100 grand? Just doing fucking dad jokes. She's like, you son of a bitch.
I wonder if he gets like celebratory cheers on the crowd if he ever does go perform, and he throws out his bandana with his hair extensions attached.
Oh, dude, yeah, he just comes out in like a he comes out in one of like the executioner masks during a show, so you can't see his head still, but it's just the bandana with the extensions. Like, who wants it? And they're all like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
and he just chucks it in the crowd.
Yeah,
but he's got the
as he's holding that up, there are so many flabby titties with tattoos on them showing.
Oh, dude, so many faded tit tattoos.
Oh, ugh.
So many faded barbed wire tats.
Oh yeah, tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
I would be glad. I'm not saying I wouldn't want to see them, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to see them.
Yeah, no. You got the tribal tats, like some tribal bars above the ass crack. Like
oh yeah,
you're
seeing
stamp.
all their family's name.
Are you really a Poison fan if you just don't have a tramp stamp?
Well, they either have they have a tramp stamp or they have all of their kids' feet tattooed on their back.
Yeah, you got to do something, right?
I don't know about you, Wade. I've seen a couple girls have that, and I'm really perturbed by that because I'm like, wow, is this like a roadmap to your life? And it's all of these feet are pointing down.
These feet were made for a walk. You're just like letting everybody know that your kids walk all over you.
Yeah. They started from a young age, right when they were born.
What's crazy about when you get one of those foot tattoos is that as you age and your skin elongates, you're actually your child's foot grows along with them.
Yeah. or if you get gelatinous enough, it just folds in on itself. It's like a lost galaxy at that point.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's but yeah, that's how that show starts out, and I thought it was
that
fantastic.
is such a boss move. Just be like, I'm gonna send my help, my security guard out here, and he's just gonna go, yeah. I wonder if he gave him the direction, like, yo, hey, Phil, I gotta drop a deuce. I don't have room for 10. I only have room for 6. You pick.
Yeah,
Phil just runs out there and goes, oh, man, he said I get the leftovers, so who would I fuck? He's just like, you 4, out.
Dude, it's wild because that's like the early days of like reality TV. So for like I know they like most reality TV stage, but I feel like at that point that definitely wasn't staged. They were just like straight up, hey, we're gonna get these girls' reaction as we kick them out right away without 100%. Even seeing Bret Michaels.
And if the security guard actually did get to kick them out and like pick, I guarantee he picked the ones that are too hot that he knew wouldn't fuck him.
Right.
He's just like, no, out of my league. You know what? I bet she's just a dead fish. Like, he's just rationalizing why, and then he kicks him out.
I just love too that there was a velvet rope that he's like, rest of you ladies, come on in.
Like,
to
the stoop, or like,
yeah, exactly.
You can't even get in here. I'm sorry. This is just very exclusive steps.
What's very funny to me, too, is thinking about, like, the people who watch that show and are like, man, Bret Michaels' house is crazy. He's got a velvet rope just to get in his fucking house. Like, there's somebody who actually believes that was Bret Michaels' house, and, like, you actually had to, like, go to his bouncer to get in.
God,
He runs his house like a club, dude. Isn't that fucking crazy?
There's so many people that are that stupid that are going through their lives thinking that stuff was actually real.
I know. It's crazy. Dude, okay.
I want to get a bouncer.
Hey, right?
That's life goals. I need somebody to come out to the bar with me and be like, hey, you guys, you leave. And that would be the only one person that was there.
Yeah. You're just hanging out with
because it's me.
You're just like, hey, and then you're like, you get like lonely or like, man, I shouldn't have bounced all my friends out of here.
Yeah.
Like, trying to talk to that guy. You want to play pool? I don't get paid to play pool, man.
Yeah, I got to cover the door.
It's tough.
I got to cover the door.
I'll play pool if somebody tries to hit you with a pool cue. I mean, then I technically play pool. Like, I'll
their
beat
face.
that dude to death with a ball. Jesus Christ!
Scherzer, I only hired you to watch the door, not pitch at people.
You know what? This is my goal. Like, you won't want a bouncer, right? I'm going to take this a step further. Here's my new life goal.
All right.
I want to make enough money that I can actually invest in cloning process. Then I'm going to clone myself Patrick Swayze, and I'm going to make him dress like Dalton from Roadhouse.
Okay,
and he just follows me everywhere. And I'm going to train that clone to actually know how to do roundhouse kicks. So I can just you guys will have a problem? Dalton. It's just fucking Patrick Swayze roundhouse kicking people. That's my security.
That's your security? Okay, well, because I feel like I need to always one-up, I'm going to get Chuck Norris.
Ooh, but he never was a bouncer.
But he was a roundhouse kicker, and that's all you need.
That's true. He also defeated Bruce Lee, so you win. Fuck.
And he's got a hidden fist.
Also, the fact that, like, if you get Chuck Norris as your bodyguard...
I got a cop.
You have a cop. You have a Texas Ranger, dude.
Yeah.
Also, I believe Chuck Norris, like, his longevity will last longer. Like, even my clone of Patrick Swayze is still going to die of cancer, so I'm going to have to replace it every, like, 30 years.
You have a product with a known defect?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't get rid of that. Like, I'm going to invest in clone mapping, but it's, like, not the top-of-the-line clone map.
You're making a cyborg of Patrick Swayze, and you have, like, backups. Like, just keep transferring his memory to the next one. I know each one's only going to last so long.
He just always comes out of his, like, robot coma, and when he transfers the memory, just like, why won't you let me die?
Dude, he's just waking up like when you wake up from a bad dream and you think you're swimming, you're just like, why?
Why won't you just let me die? Because, Patrick, I need you to roundhouse kick people. Your kicking isn't done. I've given you new bionic feet. They're now like Go-Go Gadget boxer glove. It just extends out and kicks people across the bar.
Also, I'm feeling like learning things, so teach me how to dance and surf.
It's just Patrick Swayze. I keep turning him into the Terminator. It's just Roadhouse meets Terminator.
Terminated timelines coming to you with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. See, but like with Chuck Norris, he's just like, that dude's still in great shape, and he's what, like 80? Chuck Norris is all of 70, right?
Yeah, but he looks so fake. He's got like those weird fake teeth that are too big for his mouth.
I hope I look like Chuck Norris when I'm that age. How old is he? Let's find out here.
I feel he's probably got to be like 75.
He's got to be in his 70s, right?
Oh, for sure.
He's 79 years old.
Okay. Right.
He's also 5'8". That's crazy.
I win because you went over.
Well, no, I said he's... Yeah, I guess you do win because I said 80.
The Price is Right, bulls, motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Dude, Chuck Norris, fucking man. Like, I guess you would. Chuck Norris today. What's he look like? Because it just brings up all his best headshots and stuff.
His best headshots?
Yeah, like, dude, yeah. It's just all of his movies where he's headshot.
Here's where I kick this dude in the solar plex. Here's where I kick this dude in the jaw. I broke this guy's orbital bone on both sides.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can't. Dude, he still looks real good. Real good for 80.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood, though, for you.
Yeah.
And Total Gym. The Total Gym is going to save your fucking
Dude,
life.
Hollywood's weird, though, because what was it? I was watching this one video, and it was showing this girl that was completely topless, but she obviously had liposuction, so she's small around her waist, right?
Okay.
But then you go up, and what's sitting there was the upper torso of a probably between like 225, 250 woman.
Oh.
So
no,
just huge cans, but then her arms are, it's just like she stopped at her stomach, and that's it.
Well,
so then she's like weirdly disproportioned. Just so she could be like, my cans are huge.
Those sitcom checks stopped coming in, so she could only perform half the surgery.
She told them that she didn't have enough money right as they're doing her stomach.
Who was this? Was it anybody famous? Or just
No,
like
this was
weird...
not. This is just somebody.
Oh, just like some random. See, that's just a mentally ill person.
Well, yeah, body dysmorphia big time. So, I quick to turn it off after I finished.
Dude, yeah. It's just, but I wanted to bring up another great 2000s TV show that I feel like has been kind of lost in the shuffle.
Real
world?
little
bit of like things that like people don't talk about anymore from that era. Do you remember High School Stories, Scandals, Pranks, and Controversies?
High School Stories.
It was an MTV show.
No, I remember the Quiet Game they had. I
don't know what the fuck that is.
That's where they were they had to do stupid stuff and not laugh, and then there's
when they're in the library. Yeah, that was like it was like the fucking knockoff of a Japanese game show. They had like a weird like librarian there and stuff, and like a samurai would come out randomly sometimes. Like it was an American version of a Japanese game show.
Yeah, which coincidentally Japanese game shows lately you guys win. You've had the better shows.
They're the best.
I just got done watching.
They don't give a shit.
Well, they don't. I just got done watching one where it was like, okay, the winner is the one who doesn't make any noise. Or no. That was a different one. The one I just watched was the winner is the first jack off the dude to completion.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, cool. This is great. I mean, they fuzzy out the stuff, but that's like one of those, wow, she's got great skills.
Yeah. Just bop, 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 bop.
But, okay, so what are these high school stories? Are we learning how Daryl was really sweet on Amanda?
Dude, this was like a lot of it was just like pranks, and this is why, like at first, like I don't know what made me think of it the other day, but I was
insults are the currency of love,
right?
In high school,
it's like you remember like what the fuck? I'm trying to think how to explain this. It's like these like weird dramatizations. They were like the whole thing of the show was like, whoa, this is half the time. This is how every episode. This is the antithesis of every episode, right? This is what happens. It's like the host comes on and is like, this guy did a fucking thing that was really crazy, and we can't believe it happened. Let's go down there and check out and get the scoop of the story. And then it like cuts, right, and it goes to whatever town they're in, and they always pick these towns, and like it says MTV, right? So the demographic is like fucking 12 to like 20, right? So they're just like, welcome to fucking whatever place, Kentucky. And it's like, oh, yeah, not your coolest spot for teenagers to grow up. And it's always like these kids like, yeah, there's not a lot to do in our town. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's that same shit every time. So it's like, people are like, yeah, my town's not shit either. You're supposed to just be like, man, yeah, all our towns suck.
Oh, okay. And then this is how Teen Mom was born.
Exactly. And so they just start. And then they're like, then they start talking about the high school. This is where the fucking high school's at, and what happens here. And then it's just like, and then it's like a bunch of shots of all the nerds who go to school who actually like the school. They're like, yeah, MS 45 high school is really fucking cool.
Check out all these queefs that don't know what fun is.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. They're just on like, and this is early 2000s, so it's like they got puka shell necklaces on. Everybody's wearing collared shirts for some fucking reason.
What's up?
Collared shirts were really in the 2000s. I don't know what was the deal with that, but high school kids in polos were the thing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I always had a golf shirt on, and I just recently found a pair of puka shell necklaces.
Oh, gross.
I threw them away.
That's how you know you're really a 2000s trash, is if like it was just lingering. You couldn't even throw it away. You just let it sit in your closet.
It was sitting in some tote thing, and I was like, holy shit.
That's how you know you're really 2000s trash.
Oh,
That's my
dude,
new
it was
thing.
great.
We're gonna create, dude. We're gonna make new shirt idea for the website. I'm 2000s garbage. That's what
That's
we're gonna.
right. And then
That's
just
what we're
in
just
small
a white
print.
T-shirt that just says 2000s garbage.
Yeah, and then on like the back, just keep rolling. No context.
I don't think we can legally do that. But
Well, if you don't put any context to it, you're good.
if I just keep rolling, I think that would be fine. If
Yeah,
we
sure,
put
why
rolling,
not?
rolling, I think we'll be in trouble.
Oh no, a backwards hat's gonna come try and kill us.
Yeah, I need my royalties. Yeah, I just need money from my 2000s gimmick.
West
Yeah.
Portland robbed me.
That fucking WWE money dried up quick. I made so many goddamn entrance songs.
Oh, he did.
That's why I missed all my creativity. I blew it on WWE.
The Undertaker
Yeah.
took the best thing.
He was the American badass. Everybody forgets he stopped being a wizard.
A wizard.
He what? That's what the fucking Undertaker is. He's a fucking like undead wizard that comes
Holy
back to
shit.
life.
Nobody knew. The Undertaker's been the Grand Wizard the whole time.
Yeah. He's been a very That's like if you really examine his tattoos, there's a couple of K's hidden around there.
He's what are those, Taker? Oh, I'm just a baseball fan.
That's why like the T kind of has like the K in there somewhere. You know, there's symbolism there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
He only comes out when the moon's out, so he can he busts stuff into flames. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his whole gimmick was about setting symbols on fire.
True. Very true.
That was before he became the American badass of the South.
Yes. I forget where I was going with this now. What were we talking about? Oh,
you were talking about the high school
garbage.
deal.
Yeah, sorry, the 2000s garbage. Yeah, so like, there's just like all the fucking nerds that talk about how great the school is, right?
All right.
Then it got like, and then every time it always like cuts to like this. And this is how you can tell, like the big social media then was like MySpace or whatever, because it'll cut. Then it's like it does like a quick square and like this like crappy writing up top, and it's like, this is Tom, and it's like he's the class clown of the school, and everything. It's like everybody loves Tom, and everybody just like does like a fucking 2-minute thing about Tom's a cool guy, and then it always goes into like a lot of the times they're always like about the like senior pranks or whatever.
Oh, okay. They get to be like, we did this in 1999. I heard the myth of somebody doing blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Serious?
So they just, this is what happens.
Oh,
and then,
for
so,
fuck's
like,
sake. What a horrible school.
Then they reenact, like, them pulling the prank off to the school. Like, it's all, it's like a cop drama reenactment for teenagers pranks in high school. So, like,
lack of originality.
Yeah, and like I remember just always watching this show too, and I was like, this is how I know I'm stupid and I can get drawn in by like just like things that are like, we're marketing this to you, and that's what it was. Like I was like 14, so I watched all these fucking like high school stories because you're like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
Okay, that makes me think of this. Did you ever do anything for a high school prank?
No. See, I remember, this is what I remember, like, it was either our class or the class before did this, right? I don't think our class actually did a senior prank. But I remember what the class I think before us did in 2009, which I was like, that's lame as shit. All they did was, like, at night, they came to the school, and I think you remember at our high school, like, there was the parking lot, and the student parking was painted white, and then the blue parking... The blue parking was painted, or the teacher parking was painted blue lines, right? So only teachers could park in the blue parking spots because they were close to the school. And then that one night, the seniors went there and painted the blue lines white, and all parked in the teacher's parking lot.
Okay, that's royally stupid.
So it was fucking dumb. The year before that, I remember somebody just dumped like 6 different 5-gallon buckets of bouncy balls down the big stairs in the middle of the cafeteria.
I thought you were going to tell me somebody just went in and started shitting in the same spot for a whole month until they got caught.
No, I want to dump
no,
it.
but for ours, statute of limitations is up, so I can say this without fear of anything happening. We burglarized.
You're
the
old,
school.
Nathan. We know.
Yeah. So we ended up burglarizing the old high school, which was being renovated at the time. So we broke in by breaking through one of the
So you broke
locks.
into what became the middle school eventually.
Yeah, we broke in, went to the gym, broke the gym locker, and just ransacked all the old high school gear.
Nice.
And then, I mean, it was blatantly obvious because at the next event, everybody's wearing this. I think I was wearing like a girls' volleyball freaking jersey to one of the basketball games. Oh, I looked so great in that. It really lifted things up.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're just like, no wonder girls' butts look good in like fucking spandex. Like this is making my tits look great too.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, couldn't stop feeling myself.
I was also on ecstasy, just rolling hard at a high school basketball.
I was just rock hard in these little short shorts.
Oh fuck! This latex is so thin I can feel my nipples.
Hey, Greg, feel this.
Greg, feel my tits.
Hey, you're supposed to be jingling your keys. I'm jingling, all right. Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Jingle Bells turned me on. Yeah. That's why I get a boner every Christmas now.
It really is a merry holiday.
Yeah, no, we never did like a high school prank. I remember like scandals though. Like we definitely like that's the.
Oh, you all
thing,
fucked the teacher and went, "Who'd you get?" It's like collecting Pokemon cards.
Yeah, fuck your teacher. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him up.
I will trade you my home ec
must
teacher for your math teacher.
No, like I just remember like small things. Like that like eventually like turned into like like of course it always made its way back to principal. Yeah,
just jamming out the Blink 182.
Exactly. Like I remember one of the big scandals was like because like you could remember how you could just bust into people's like gym lockers, right?
Oh,
like, you just take your shoe off and like fucking hit the block and you'd bust that open, right?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember who did it to who. And who it was,
stole
but
some
I
weed.
remember. No, they pulled out their gym shoe, one of them, and then they took a shit in that shoe.
I mean, that's just fertilization. I mean, it really helps.
They straight and like and from like of course this is all like secondhand. I knew what happened because it smelled real bad in the locker room. But
your friend just old Mother Hubbard a shoe.
I don't even know who it was. I can't remember who it was. If it was anybody, I know it's obvious somebody I know.
Yeah,
but like. They like straight up, and they didn't like poop in the toilet or poop on the ground and put it in.
Yeah, but just one loaf?
They straight up shit inside the shoe. Yeah, one rope.
Just one loaf. Like, I'm just thinking, like, how do you know I only have one in the chamber? I don't have 6 to cause overflow.
I don't know, Nathan. Like, I guess they just know their body better than me. That's what happens if you eat healthy. You don't have fucking, random shits that you don't know what's going to come out the other end. You're consistent with your diet. You know what it looks like.
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah, exactly. I like to have a fucking merry-go-round of shits. I'm just like, hey, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, dude, I play Russian roulette every time I sit down. What am I going to get today?
Oh, it's hot fire. Hot fire.
Oh, there's that Taco Bell fire.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember we had I felt like we had more scandal, like weird shit.
Did
that
he
happened
just wash his
school.
shoe and keep wearing it? That's what I would have done.
I have no idea. I just laughed because I was just like, that fucking sucks.
Oh,
and then I started taking my shoes home. I had my gym shoes stolen out of my locker. Someone just straight up jacked my shoes.
I never had gym shoes. I just had shoes that I wore.
See, I had because of basketball season and stuff every year. What happened is after basketball season, my basketball shoes just became shoes I wore for PE because I was like, hey, they're already fucking worn to shit. I'll just wear these. The thing that sucked is like the shoes that got stolen were by far the coolest pair of basketball shoes I ever had because I've never ever seen anything like them again. I had Derek Jeter basketball shoes.
Wait, what'd you get them from? Fucking China?
No, I got them from Foot Locker.
Derek
at
Jeter
the time,
basketball.
because he was like Jordan, like he wore Jordan cleats. He was like the first dude to make Jordan cleats a thing. Remember? And so Jordan, yeah, dude, he made like Jordan cleats a big deal. Like it was like he became like the Michael Jordan of baseball. Everybody knew fucking Derek Jeter. So Jordans they released a basketball shoe that were called the Jeters, and that's what I had. I didn't know, like, and I'm pretty sure, knowing me and like our parents,
Why wouldn't it be
like,
called the
the
Captain?
only reason I got them was because like they were the cheaper basketball shoes.
Well, yeah, because it's fucking
Because
everybody.
Nobody
assumes,
wants to go ball out. Derek Jeter basketball.
Yo, man, hey, what are you doing? I'm playing basketball. Oh man, who's your guy? Derek Jeter. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you rocking this year, Wade? Oh, I got the Jeter ones.
Yeah, man,
Did you
they're
say
great.
Jeter?
Yeah,
you can't wear cleats on the hardwood floor, you fuck.
Dude, I always slide across the halfway court.
Yeah, I'm just always like fucking slide tackling people. I'm taking people out by the knee, sliding in the second.
That's. What do? Well, I just do outlet passes because it's the closest thing I can replicate to throwing a baseball.
I'll tell you what. I definitely those things. They might not actually been basketball shoes because I tore through those fuckers real quick.
There's no way they were basketball shoes.
They were though. They were like high top basketball shoes.
Oh man, I'm
about to look it up
later.
and see if this is like a real thing.
This
now.
is
like if I can find a picture of them and be like, see, they exist.
They were made in China. Like you got some knockoff, and it just had like a backwards Air Jordan because copyright.
Yeah, no, dude, it was straight. It was crazy because I remember thinking that too, and I was like, these are Derek Jeter basketball shoes. Like, and I didn't notice until after we bought them. Like, I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, you got Nad Rans, backward Jordan.
Oh, dude, I found them.
Oh, dude, you should
No
buy some
fucking
more.
way. I'm trying to get the picture of them. And I'm gonna send them to you.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's them, dude. And it's the fucking Louis Central Titans goddamn thing too. It's the colors and everything, bruh.
God.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
Terrible.
It's nuts.
It is terrible. Like,
Yeah.
It's oh man. I think
They're cool looking. They're not like bad looking. They're not like the best, but they at least look like cool basketball shoes.
Yeah, they're basketball shoes, man. Like the bottom line is when it came to like all those.
I just sent you them.
Oh, see, no, those aren't bad at all.
No, but those are Derek Jeter basketball shoes.
All right, I'd fuck with those.
Yeah, and that's why they got stolen out of my locker.
Well, yeah, it's Jordans. People steal Jordans all the time.
Yeah, except and I don't know what well, that's the weird part because like if you stole my Jordan, you can't wear them to school because I was the only kid who had fucking Derek Jeter basketball shoes. I'm gonna find out who has them.
That's true, and you had that nice reputation. They're like, he'll kill me.
Yeah, I was not a pleasant person in high school. Apparently, everybody was very, very afraid of me. Apparently,
and not much has changed since.
Yeah, no. Yeah, now I strike fear in comedians.
When I get pissed, I turn quickly and whip them in the face with my hair.
Yeah. So I
Actually,
remember
that'd be really
I had
funny if you did that.
Dude, I think the biggest scandal. I'm going to tell this story. I don't want you to tell me like your biggest high school scandal because I know there was at least one big thing that definitely happened. The biggest.
I called the principal a cunt.
That's not a scandal. That's just like.
What? Okay, sure. Well,
I guess it's
let me
kind
think
of a
on it.
scandal. But anyway, like this isn't even like high school. This is middle school. This is like the biggest scandal that happened in our school. I remember this is like right when peak, and I might have told this story before on the podcast. I can't remember, but it was like peak when cell phones first became a thing, right? Like the Sidekick was the big new thing. Like
Hell
the
yeah.
Sidekick 2, right? Was
Yeah.
like the big
Everybody
fucking
had that.
deal. Yeah, like except us because we didn't have cell phones until we were fucking 16.
Yeah.
You until you were like 20.
No, I was
I'm even later.
freshman year of fucking high school or college.
Yeah. So everybody in like middle school, like I remember it's like 7th grade. Where like everybody's got these phones for the first time and stuff like that. People are exploring their bodies. And I remember like people just like going around like one of the kids I
just
want to call
inundated
I
with
love
dick
it.
pics?
It sucks because I want to just fucking like say names, but you also just don't want to like put people on blast like that.
Oh, dude, you could just say first names.
This
Nobody's
kid's
even
named
gonna
Cole had like his sidekick in like there was this girl named Bree who sent not just him but another kid named Jameson her picture of her hoo-ha, if you will.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so it's the
This
first
is,
time this is the first time I ever remember hearing anything
Smashing
about
dicks into the phone.
Yeah, exactly. People were like, "Can I fuck the phone?" Like, no. And that's where the fleshlight was born. But like, so like, it's the first time I've ever heard of like anybody sending any kind of like naked photos. Like, this is my first remembering of it, because like, and then they were going around, and like, they weren't just like sending it to other people, which I know they did. They were just like literally walking around with their sidekicks at lunch, like, dude, check this out. And I remember them sticking it in my face, and I remember like going like, dude, get that fuck out of my face.
You licked it.
No, dude, it made me feel weird because like I was such a late bloomer on every aspect of everything. Like, I was like late to cussing. I was late to like getting and understanding like nude photos. Yeah, I didn't start like cussing until I was like in 7th grade, and everybody else was dropping fuck and shit and ass. I think also because the first time I ever said the word fuck, I got in trouble. I told Dylan Sass to shut the fuck up in math class, and our teacher just straight up heard me because he was like, that answer's wrong. And I just went, shut the fuck up.
Sure.
Just straight up as loud as I could.
You know, it's funny to think back on that because I remember, what was it? High school, I got everybody else in trouble because I'd cuss like a sailor. And then if I ever got called on, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I was in the military all summer, and I came back, and it's in my lexicon. It's a really hard habit to break. And somebody would say something, I'd be like, God fucking damn it. And just, yeah. And blame everybody else.
But like back to my story, I was just like late to that kind of stuff. So
you
like
shouldn't have been.
It felt
it's so fun.
But it felt like not cussing. I'm talking about like the picture thing and like seeing naked people, and it was just like. And so it threw me off. I was like, I don't know what that is. And it freaked
I'm
me
just
out.
picturing
I was like,
you,
what is
Wade.
that?
I'm just picturing you walking around
this
going,
thing is weird.
Cole, tell me. I've seen this at the Joslin. Is this a photo of art? You're not supposed to take photos at the Joslin Museum.
Yeah. Is that one of the, like, who's that lady who paints all the vagina pictures and flowers?
That's Bree. She grew up to be Bree Olson.
Yeah. No, but like, he just like, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You shouldn't be like I remember being like, you shouldn't show people that seems weird. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, somehow, like, in my brain, I actually like felt like that was wrong. I was like, I don't know, this seems weird. Why are you doing that?
Well, little did you know, he actually was activated for a recon mission by his uncle.
Yeah, but it just like, and then of course it just made the rounds around the school. And then it became a huge deal. It was like the first instance of like when they were trying to figure out like, okay, what can we like do legally
what the
and
fuck,
stuff.
Wade? Like, you were in the midst of a pedophilia ring is basically what you're telling me.
Yeah, like it was like the first like instant of like, cause like I don't even think they had any like major news stories yet about like that kind of stuff where it was like, cause now you kind of hear about that stuff or there were a couple big stories where it was like, this is technically where now they were like, this is child pornography and like your kids are distributing it and it's like all that kind of stuff. Like that became a known thing several years later. Nobody knew how at our school knew how to deal with it. Like, so I think like the picture like was supposedly deleted and then like I think they were suspended for a few days.
It was deleted from the phone,
wild.
but it was saved on their computer.
That was in middle school.
Dude, okay.
And that's where, you know what I learned from that lesson? I learned the best lesson of all. Never send dick pics. That's what I was like, I'm not sending my shit to nobody.
No, because it just magically ends up where it's not supposed to. The biggest
Twitter.
The biggest middle thing. The biggest scandal I remember, and this is fucked, is our history teacher. I won't say the name, but it was the dad of one of my good friends at the time while we were up at North High School. And, he got caught banging a student in high school. His dad did. And all they did was take the door off.
Take the door off the classroom?
Yeah, there's no door. Like, magically, one day after everybody's heard, like, hey, somebody walked in on him banging, whatever. Nobody's going to know the name. So they walked in on him banging Samantha, who was a senior or a junior, one of those two.
Oh man, okay.
And
so she was at least of age. It's not like he was banging some like freshman 15-year-old.
she was 17 or 18, so it's on the questionable line.
Yeah, it's like it goes back to the whole reason we have the Me Too moment, which is power dynamic. Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, they figured. I guess it was okay. They just said, "Hey, you can't have a door."
Yeah.
And they took,
fine.
That's
I'll
all
fuck
they
her
did.
in the closet. Jesus.
He's like, I could find another door anywhere.
He just started bringing his own door to work like a fucking suitcase.
Hey guys, you guys can come here after school. Menards had a sale.
He just puts the Jesus beats up. He's fucking buying Jesus beats. Oh, Mr. Stevens, you dog.
Oh, you figured out a way around it again? Oh.
Yeah. It's so wild. That's wild. That's awful. It's weird because I'm like, that dude's a piece of shit. But then it's that whole thing we've talked about a million times. It's been talked to death. But if it was the opposite way around, some older teacher was fucking some dude, you'd be like,
Noise. Yeah, but
Noise.
Hey, Wade. Okay, this one will hit home with you. Remember our old pottery teacher?
Oh no, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he got caught diddling somebody too, and all he did is yeah.
Yeah, he did get caught. I remember hearing rumors about this, but I didn't think it was true because it's one of those things where it's yeah, everybody kept saying that, and it's just it's that same thing that happened where you're just if it's they're a good-looking teacher at all, whether you're male or female.
It turns into the movie Wild Things.
Every time, there's just one good-looking teacher in the school, somebody just starts a rumor yeah, they've been banging such and such. That happens every time, so I just assumed it was fake.
Nope, this one was true. Apparently, it happened 2, possibly 3. The 3 is the rumor. I don't know, but the 2 I do know for sure. And yeah, so he's just an artist now.
Yeah. I saw him not that long ago. Ponytail. Yeah. He really went full artist.
Yeah, he really did. Yes.
He looked like a normal dude when he was a teacher, and then he just went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, he went down that rabbit hole.
He went like Bikram.
He's got black rim glasses and turtlenecks. His IQ points went up with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to there's got to be one more high school one that I'm definitely forgetting about. But it's just crazy that kind of stuff happened. And it's just funny when I was watching that high school show, the stories, scandals, and controversies, because I'm sitting here man, they picked some weak ass shit to cover. They picked some of the most benign story. One of them was, this nerd in his fucking computer class in Kentucky was I found the server that had all the different printers in the school on it, so I just kept sending messages through all the different computers, and they couldn't track who it was coming from, so I would just be like the principal sucks, and they'd print off 500 copies in the principal's office and shit like that. And I was like, this is what you're going with? I was like, I could find way better scandals than this.
Yeah, yeah, you totally can. It's just the weird stuff, what we describe is just bonkers to think about in retrospect. Because can you imagine, if that happened today, national news. Yeah. Whereas then it was just okay, this doesn't need to even go in the paper. Just you delete a photo, and you over there, just take your door off.
Yeah, I do remember one scandal. This one isn't as racy or whatever, no sex involved or anything like that. But I remember this, it was at a football
no sex
game
in the champagne room.
And my friend Daniel had this he had a Bronco-esque kind of vehicle. It wasn't like a Bronco, but it was
and
of
he
that,
ran
that
from
vein,
the cops.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got in an argument with one of these other kids, right? And they were jawing back and forth and oh fucking fight, and it just turned into a shoving match, and eventually the one kid fucking ran off.
Oh man, the best of the white boy fights.
Right, but so it was okay, whatever, that's over, and we're in the football game watching the game, and we go out, and then we come out, and Daniel's fucking all 4 of his tires to his Jeep thing have been slashed, and the dude's dad did it.
What?
Yeah, like the guy went and found his dad, and he's like, he told his dad like what happened, and his dad was like, "Where's his car?" And it went and fucking slashed his kid's tires.
Oh, cool. I would go whoop the shit out of that kid.
Oh yeah, I would have beat that kid. Yeah, it was a fucking crazy time. It was a crazy because I think they couldn't prove it and like all this shit, so it was like a big fucking controversy because they couldn't prove that it was him and all that stuff because. Shitty cameras on the high school couldn't even pick up. It's also nighttime, so they don't see anything.
Yeah.
So it was just it was a weird thing. I remember that. The other thing, football games always had something go down. I remember that was the first time I ever heard of like a blowjob, because like this one girl took two dudes behind like what's the locker room of our high school.
Oh yeah, you got a
football game.
beach behind the locker room.
Both of them. Two guys, same time.
Oh, she was pterodactyling that shit?
Yeah, dude. It was so like that's what.
All right.
And I remember like, dude, like I said, late to the party on everything. So I'm sitting there going. I remember like my buddy Josh told me like, dude, that just like they just did that and they came back and I heard like she was just openly talking about it too, just like it was funny because I remember seeing her like rub her lips with her fingers. Like it was just a little weird. Like she was just talking about it very openly. Like everybody knew that just happened, and she was just being very open about it. And I was like, "Huh, that's weird." And and I didn't know anything about it. My buddy Josh was just like, "Dude, yeah, like she just blew like those two guys over there." And I was just sitting there go. Because I'm taking things literal because I'm a fucking moron. And I'm just like, why would you want someone to blow into your penis? I was just sitting there like, that doesn't make any sense.
She actually just made a fucking balloon animal. Just
yeah, like, you know how everybody makes fun of that kid? They're just like, nobody actually thinks that stuff, right? No, that's me. I was sitting there like,
what the fuck?
That
Wade,
you
how did you grow up around me and then you grew up acting like you were raised by a fucking church?
I don't know, dude. Like, because Mom told me to ignore what you said, so I just like didn't listen to you half the time.
Oh shit! Like, oh man.
Yeah, no, dude, that was fucking weird. I just like I was just oblivious to a lot of shit, man.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh jeez. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of more things that happened in middle school and high school lately. Just as I was like, I feel like a lot of crazy shit happened.
Oh, it did. And like, if you scourge the memory banks, it's a bunch of stuff. Like not even in middle school, in elementary school, and I've told you this several times. I won't say the word anymore, lest it be clipped. But I called the principal the F word, not the one that first comes to your mind, and kicked him in the nuts.
Yep, that sounds like something you'd do. Yeah,
that was second grade me. Taking ownership, I was like, "Hey, I'm the principal now. Look at me."
He went home to his boyfriend, who's mad that gay marriage wasn't legal yet. Just like, I can't believe this kid called me this. He must be raised by fucking bigots.
And what was great is, I got that guy fired.
How did you get him fired? How does that work?
Because he then, after that, and I can understand, like, in retrospect, but he all of a sudden had a vendetta for me, and I always had words for him, so he kept trying to do stuff, and yeah.
Oh,
it was very, like, going out of his way to try and catch me doing things. And then he ended up, getting fired.
Fire him.
Yeah, you're fired.
You're fired. He went Donald Trump on it. You fired.
You fired.
You can't go after
I'm the greatest boss this place knows. You're fired.
He called you an F word. Doesn't mean you're allowed to.
Let me see your hands. They're bigger. You're fired.
See, that's another thing. That's why, like, the 2000s were a fucking weird time. Like, he had a TV show. Now he's things have just gotten stranger.
Yeah,
what
strange
is happening?
Times. It's fucking strange times, dude. Yeah. That's like, hey, speaking of which, it's strange in terms of, like, these idiots go out, like this coronavirus. Google's up 57% in people searching for the beer virus.
No. God damn it. How do we have all the information in the world, but people are still this fucking stupid?
It's amazing.
That's it. I'm going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and say that's people searching for memes about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
There are just a billion, and it makes me mad because, like, that's the obvious one right away. And, like, that's all I see on the memes is, like I saw one where, like, it was, like, Heineken bottle had a surgery mask on next to a Corona bottle and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I fucking hate everybody. Like,
Yeah.
this is just fucking
No,
stupid
what it
and
is a
low.
bunch of unoriginal fucks actually finally coming to the, oh, there's a joke here.
Yeah.
And they're late.
Wait. Oh, my God. Guys.
Guys, stop me if you've heard this.
It sounds like the beer.
It sounds like the beer, but guys, did you know if you put a lime in Corona, it makes it better? So maybe if you have a lime?
Yeah, maybe if you just, like, rub limes on your stuff, it'll stop the coronavirus.
Oh, my God. Okay. Let me tell you, Courtney, I just took a photo of my...
day!
Let's go take a photo of our hoo-ha's court, and we'll send them to people we love. Oops, I sent it to your man. Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Just like, you know what would be an original meme? This would be one. It's just like a girl who sticks a empty Corona bottle in her pussy. Like, I've injected myself.
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
That would be great. Or just a video of her funneling piss into the Corona bottle and be like, I'm expelling the virus to its natural habitat.
Right. Okay, here's a question for you. You know, like there's like the things like people call like bug chasers. They're like guys who want to go like
Bug chasers?
Yeah, it's like people who want to
Like
get
crickets?
AIDS. No, it's like dudes who want to get AIDS. Or
What?
people who
No,
want, like,
no.
There's like a
That's
small.
not a
It's
thing.
like it's
That
a
is-
small subsection of people, but they're like people who like actively try to get AIDS.
What the
They're called
fuck?
bug chasers, or they like want to have sex with people who have AIDS because there's like a thrill to that. Like,
Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna
Yeah.
get it? I didn't get it.
They enjoy going to the doctor, is what it is.
That's called. There's a name for that. Munchausen syndrome.
Yeah, but like that's like when no, that's even different. Munchausen syndrome is like when like a parent like actually tries to make their kids actively sick to take their child to the doctor to like then like be just constantly get attention like your child's really sick.
Oh, okay. It's like, all right, Beth, let's go. Hey, okay, today we're gonna go meet up Chris. We're gonna see if we can get the AIDS virus today.
Yeah, dude, there's some fucked up shit with that Munchausen syndrome. I've like read reports when people like inject their kids with like small amounts of bleach so they get
What
sick.
the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up. It's like it's the worst form of child abuse.
Oh, okay.
I hope I'm thinking of the right thing. I'm gonna look that up just.
Well,
right
it's funny you mentioned bleach because there's actually an ad going out there, and the FDA is getting out there trying to disprove it before people actually do it. But they're telling people to drink bleach to cure the coronavirus.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's a thing.
That's so crazy. Okay, no, you're right. I think it's a mental disorder in which a person repeatedly, deliberately acts as if he or she is physically or mentally ill. But what's the one where they like? I think there's some kind of thing that's like a similar to like that. That is has to do with just like affecting your children.
Oh, it's called Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, the by proxy is the one.
Okay,
you're looking for.
Gotcha. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, so people are trying to drink bleach to stop that?
Yeah, so as the
Have
coronavirus...
they not seen the lime meme?
So, yeah. The Anon
Jesus
people,
fucking
I don't know what their thing is. But anyways, there's
they
some...
start taking Tide Pods as like pills.
Hey, guys, what you do is you take 2 of these before you go to bed. It helps you sleep, and it cleans out your system.
Yeah. You're going to sleep forever.
But when you wake up, no disease. 100% guaranteed.
You're cured. Yeah, fucking Christ. Damn it! I was gonna say something. No, when I was like brought up the bug chaser thing. I was gonna ask you, like, do you think there are people out there who like, because there are people who are like hypochondriacs who think they're gonna get stuff, but are there people out there who actively try to go out there and get like these new diseases? Like, there's got to be at least like a small portion.
There's somebody trying to smuggle.
Get these
There's somebody trying to smuggle themselves to Wuhan, China. Like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, just so I can come back and be like, I beat it.
How many? Like, there's just like some terrorist organization trying to like get every like known disease. That'd be the shittiest part about that organization. Like, yeah, Ted, you're on coronavirus duty. You got to go to China and get this. I don't wanna.
Yeah,
Fucking
no
hate
thanks.
China. Whenever there's a disease outbreak there, you guys always send me there. I fucking hate it. I hate going through Tibet. That's not even China. I hate going through Tibet.
You didn't mind when we sent you out there to try to get the AIDS virus? Yeah, but I was fucking everything.
It's really hard for those like the Muslim terrorists. Like if they want to go to China to get the biological weapons, it's very tough because China's been putting Muslims in those internment camps, and it gets real hairy. It's hard to escape from those. That's a real thing. Did you know that?
The internment camps?
Yeah, like in China, they're putting like Muslims in internment camps.
Oh shit! No, I didn't realize that.
Dude.
Oh,
yeah, that's fucking actually happening.
Oh,
that's
shit.
why, like, when you were silent, I was like, "Oh, he doesn't know about this."
No.
Yeah, nope, that's a thing that's happening.
Fuck, man. Yeah. Yeah. Whew, it's not just checking your cell phone at the border anymore.
No, it is not.
Whew.
I
So is
forget
it
about
what kind?
that. Yeah,
is this like one of those fun camps where they, play some music, go fishing out,
It's like
sleepaway
those
camp?
gay conversion camps, except you want to get the pray the Muslim away. I think is what the Chinese are trying to do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not good.
No. That's not good at all.
No.
Oh.
You thought the coronavirus was bad.
Yeah. Wow, this took a turn. I need some bleach to cleanse my soul.
Yeah.
But speaking of cleansing, you know what you should do to cleanse?
Check out punandgame.com.
That's right. Check out punandgame.com where we have everything you need. Monday through Friday, we got show content for your ears. You can also subscribe on iTunes for your respective shows that you know and love. As
That's
well
right.
as, hey, it's still a little chilly outside.
Yeah.
You might want to
you
wear
need
something.
a hoodie. You need a hoodie or a T-shirt representing your favorite shows on the site. That's right. If you go to punandgame.com and go to the Pun and Game shop, you can find all the cool designs we have. We have all those designs in hoodies and T-shirts, so check those out. And when you go check out, don't forget to use promo code WGAF for free shipping. Also, guys, while you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for the newsletter because that's going to have nice little perks and deals for the shop as well. And it's also going to have information about new shows, things that are happening with the website, and also live stand-up shows that you guys can go to for all the different comics on the website. So don't forget to sign up for that newsletter.
That's right. And, hey, what you doing at my door? Put it back. I'm out. I got to go get my door.
I'm going to go through these beads and get the coronavirus.